UMG needs to show him Kendrick's contract. So Cassie had clapped back, you know what I mean? Cassie clapped back that Kanye West had Kanye's motherfucking rants and all the bullshit that he was saying. Rapper Yella Beezy has been arrested coming from like Beyonce's mom. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But I just thought this shit.
Wait me, don't you?
Constant content.
Wait me, don't you? Wait me, don't you?
Kons Motherfucking Podcast.
Wait me, don't you?
Constant motherfucking content.
Yeah, what's up? But yeah, what's up? Forgot to turn the lights on in this motherfucker. You feel me? But yeah, what's going on? What's happening? It's Kons Podcast, episode 212 today. You know what I'm saying? 212 on a fine Friday. You know what I mean? It's nice and frigid and cold outside. That's what I like. You know what I'm saying? It's March 21st, 12:15 afternoon. You know what I'm saying? What's happening? What's going on with y'all? You know what I mean? Hope y'all doing good. This is the weekend. We done made it. You know what I'm saying? We done made it through the week. It's the motherfucking weekend. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? Hope everybody had a good week. You know what I mean? Hope you've been productive and doing your thing and all that throughout the week so you can earn that seat. You know what I mean? Kick your feet up. It's the weekend. You ain't got to do. I ain't got to go to work. You know what I'm saying? It's the calm. It's the weekend. It's the relaxed time. It's the time away from the job. You know what I'm saying? Those of us as parents, we don't get no time off. I mean, it's the weekend. I mean, the kids going to be up your all motherfucking weekend. They probably been up all week because the spring break is happening. You know what I mean? But yeah. This is episode 212. You know what I mean? It's episode 212. Got a few topics going on, a few topics that have happened that I'm going to touch on. You know what I'm saying? So with today's episode, we're going to be touching on definitely Yella Beezy got arrested. We're also going to touch on Kanye, did some more ranting, talked about Jay-Z and Beyonce's mom had a clapback for him. He also mentioned Cassie, and Cassie also had a clapback, had a clapback for him. Then we got Drake adding more to the motherfucking lawsuit, Kendrick. So that's the 4 topics we're going to be going over today. You know what I'm saying? It's the 4 topics we're going to be touching on today. You feel me? How y'all doing? Hope y'all doing good. You know what I'm saying? How the weather is, where you at? You feel me? It's nice, like I said, it's nice and cold out here. You know what I'm saying? It's cold. You know what I mean? We got the winter weather cracking off, which is something dope. I with that, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather have it be cold than hot any motherfucking day, you know what I mean? But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, you know what I mean? Oh, but if you just now subscribed or you just now seeing this, let me tell you how this episode goes and how these episodes go. You know what I'm saying? This is what we talk about. All kind of motherfucking headlines, news, that made the news, made a headline somewhere that's done, you know what I mean, went viral, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, local news, world news, hip-hop news, you know what I'm saying, political news, whatever it may be. If it made some type of headline, some noise, I'm probably going to touch on it right here on this podcast. You feel me? You're going to get this Monday through Friday. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have about 3, 4, sometimes 5 topics, you know what I mean, to touch on. You're going to get my commentary and all my thoughts and opinions on the said topics that's whatever gonna be in that episode, you know what I mean? So that's all you new subscribers. That's what we do on this motherfucking channel. You know what I'm saying? If you've been subscribed, you already know what it is, and you already know how we get down. So let's jump right into it, you know what I mean? First up, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna touch on this Drake first, you know what I'm saying? So Drake is back in the news, you know what I mean? Adding more paperwork to the lawsuit, you know what I'm saying? So now this nigga is demanding or try to put in the paperwork and that UMG needs to show him Kendrick's contracts, Grammy contracts, album contracts, his communications, licensing, you know what I'm saying, licensing agreements for Not Like Us, Grammy contracts, all kind of different legal contracts, music contracts, and communications with the Grammy department and all his licensing and for the song and everything. He want UMG to expose all of that and show him. Now, I don't know why the or what business is it of Drake's for him to know these things? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. You think that, I mean, if somebody else was suing and asking for your credentials and your background, your check stubs and licenses agreements and shit like that, like, come on, that don't make no sense. You know what I mean? That's like, I seen somebody comment on the video that I had. Somebody said, I wish a coworker would ask me to see my check stub. That's a fact. Like, the my nigga, I don't know what's going on, or if you think you bigger than Universal Music Group, my nigga, but the shit that you suggesting and demanding in this case is wild. Yeah, I mean, I think you definitely are in over your head, for sure. UMG is not finna just comply with the shit that you demanding, yo. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen, especially this is an artist that's on the same label. You know what I mean? How much do you think UMG is finna help you out in this case against their own artists? Yeah, I mean, you gotta think about that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this next little clip that you're about to see is somebody pretty much breaking it down, and he gonna show you all the additives and from A, B, C, and D, all the little extra he adding, you know what I mean? All the little shit he added about the Super Bowl and some more shit. Man, Drake is out here wilding, you know what I mean? You just making it look like you lost, you know what I'm saying? Even if nobody believed that you lost, you are definitely taking it like you took a hard loss. You know what I'm saying? That's how you definitely taking it, you feel me? So, I don't know, man, this is wild. This nigga is spiraling out of control, yo. So this next clip you about to see is dude pointing out a bunch of different that he added for them to, that he wants to see, that he wants UMG to try to comply with, and for him to see different licenses and, you know what I mean, communications and contracts and all this other shit. You know what I mean? Dude in the video finna point it all out to you and give you furthermore understanding of what I'm talking about here. So this next clip you about to see is him talking about it and showing you all the shit that he added to this motherfucking case. Check this clip out.
Drake and his legal team have made some requests from UMG. There's a lot that they want UMG to turn over to them. Let's go through some parts of the document that I think are pretty wild. Alright, the first request is all contracts and agreements between you and Kendrick Lamar, his agents, or anyone working on his behalf, including all contracts and agreements reflecting your right to approve, reject, refuse to publish, edit, amend, alter, or veto the publication of Kendrick Lamar musical works, musical videos, or other content. Documents sufficient to show your internal policies, procedures, and guidelines relating to the enforcement of copyright restrictions over the publications, playing, streaming, or sharing of musical works, music videos, or other content on third-party platforms. So this is about the content creators who did reaction videos and the streamers who also reacted to the rap disses and all of that. All documents and communications relating to the February 2nd, 2025 Grammy Awards relating to recording, image, or video, including but not limited to all documents and communication with the National Academy of Recording, Art, and Sciences, Inc., or any representative or agent thereof. All documents and communication regarding the promotion and advertising of the recording, image, or video for the purposes of obtaining a nomination for a Grammy Award, obtaining a win for a Grammy Award, or promoting the February 2nd, 2025 Grammy Awards. There was a lot more mentioned. The selection and licensing of Not Like Us at the 2025 Super Bowl halftime show was also mentioned. It's a lot, you feel me? But it would take me probably 10 minutes to go through the entire article. But, man, how do y'all feel about this? Let me know in the comments. Till next time I'm out of here, you know the deal. Hit that follow button. Follow the backup account, link in the caption, link in the bio, Instagram, YouTube. Make sure you follow my backup account, gang.
You see, you know what I'm saying? That was him pointing it out to you. You know what I mean? Pointed out that, yo, he's adding all this extra shit. All this extra to the case for what? You know what I'm saying? You want to see the contracts for what? You want to see the licenses, agreements for what? You know what I mean? This don't make no sense, and I don't think that shit gonna fly. I think UMG's notion to get that shit thrown out, I think it's gonna eventually get thrown the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that shit gonna fly, man, because you don't really have a leg to stand on. Because UMG probably did the same that they doing for Kendrick, they did for you, my nigga. Let's not forget you was the #1 rapper in the world, nigga, at a point in time. You know what I'm saying? Before you got dethroned. Got dethroned out this motherfucker. You are spiraling out of control. You can't believe it, nigga. God damn, that's crazy. Let me see your contracts. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Let me see your licenses too. You know what I mean? I don't believe none of that shit. Let me see the contracts you had with the Grammys and shit. Come on, man. You tripping. You tripping out here, man. I think that case gonna get thrown out, man, because you just adding shit to it and it's starting to look bad on you, my nigga. Any judge gonna look at that and be like, what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? You just adding shit. You know what I mean? You bitter. Just like they had said last case. You feel me? When I covered the shit yesterday about, or the other day about him filing for that defamation. You know what I'm saying? They notion to throw that, to have that shit dismissed because it don't make no sense. Them niggas is calling you a sore loser and you only using misguided info to solve your wounds, they said. Oh man, Drake, you need to give it up, man. Just do music, man. Stop trying to sue Kendrick. It's like you thinking of Kendrick every day. It's like you wake up with Kendrick on your mind, my nigga. God damn. In other news, you know what I'm saying? We had Cassie. So Cassie, and I'm going backwards, but it's all good. So Cassie had clapped back, you know what I mean? Cassie clapped back at Kanye West. Kanye West had took some shots at her and like that, and was also saying that she extorted Diddy. You know what I mean? Cassie was definitely coming at Kanye for all the support that he is doing, showing towards Diddy. You know what I'm saying? We all know, seen the video, you know what I'm saying, where he had chased her, ran her out the room and chased her down and threw her down and, you know what I mean, kicked her and like that while she was down. You know what I'm saying? Apparently she was a little dizzy, threw her down and hit her head. We seen the video. You know what I'm saying? We all seen that video. So apparently Kanye been kind of supporting him. You know what I mean? As I showed you yesterday, the conversation that he was having with Diddy. There was a whole lot of love going on that conversation. A whole lot of support and flowers being given to each other on that conversation. You know what I'm saying? So apparently Cassie has something to say. You know what I mean? Because he been saying that Cassie extorted Diddy. You know what I'm saying? For $30 million. He said that Cassie told Diddy, give me 30 mil or I'm gonna write a book and tell everything. You know what I'm saying? So this is why we all know that Cassie settled out and Diddy paid her, I think, even 50 M's. I think 50. You know what I'm saying? He gave her 20 more. You know what I mean? But that was, I guess it wasn't an NDA attached to it. Maybe it was, because she ain't really came out and said too much after that besides this here. You know what I mean? So she had retweeted, shared Playboy Cardi's message when he had said, yay, shut the up. You know what I mean? He had tweeted that out and she had retweeted that shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Kanye was saying that Kanye was saying that she pretty much extorted him for that 30 mil by saying that, you know what I mean, I'm gonna do this or else type shit. So he was saying that sounded like extortion to me. You know what I'm saying? Cassie also later have released a statement and said that this is after she had took that 40 or 50 M's, you know what I mean? She said she resolved this matter on terms that she had some level of control, she said, you know what I mean? Because I feel like she demanded that 30 mil and she got that plus 20 mil. So of course she feel like she gonna say resolve this with some form of control. You know what I mean? He was settling out with you know what I'm saying? But I guarantee it was the NDA signed in that motherfucker somewhere where she can't talk about this again type something. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't heard nothing from her. She took that bread and been silent than a motherfucker. So this next clip you about to see is just a video of someone talking about, you know what I'm saying, talking about the 30 mil and saying that how he was saying that she extorted Diddy and this and that, and how she used the Playboy Cardi when he said, yay, shut the up, how she reshared that in this next clip. So check this next clip out.
Ventura is weighing in on Kanye West's support of Sean Diddy Combs. On X, the rapper posts, however, you know, hit a girl before, but everybody's so mad at Puff. And so Cassie ain't extort Puff. His other tweet reads, Cassie came to Puff and said, give me 30 million where I'ma release a tell-all book. That's looked like extortion to me. And on her Instagram story, Cassie responds to Ye's statements, resharing a screenshot of Playboy Cardi's post that reads, Yay, STFU. Sean Diddy Combs currently awaits trial on racketeering and sex trafficking charges. Combs has denied all accusations brought against him in the legal proceeding, but remains in detention at Brooklyn Metropolitan Correctional Center after being denied bail multiple times. He has been in police custody since his September arrest. In November of 2023, Cassie and Diddy reached a settlement over her lawsuit, accusing him of sexual assault, battery, sex trafficking, and subjecting her to a hostile work environment. He has denied all of her accusations. In a statement to NBC News the same month, Cassie says, "I have decided to resolve this matter amicably on terms that I have some level of control. I want to thank my family, fans, and lawyers for their unwavering support."
What you saying, you know what I'm saying? Now it's them breaking it all down. You know what I mean? Breaking it all down for you, telling you the tweets and shit that he had tweeted out, talking about Cassie and shit like that, saying that he extorted him. You know what I mean? Said to give me that 30 mil or I'm going to write a book telling everything. You know what I'm saying? Definitely sounds like extortion to me is what Kanye said. You know what I mean? Then he also tweeted out, he was like, how to... Excuse me. Pardon this interruption. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you ain't hit that subscribe button, go on and hit that right now. You know what I mean? At this particular moment and time in the middle of the video, now's your time to hit that subscribe button. You feel me? Hit the like button. Go ahead and comment on what you think or what you might think about something that I'm saying. Comment on it. You feel me? Hit that comment. You know what I mean? Hit that comment button. Leave your little comment. I'll definitely see it. You know what I mean? Yeah. But hit that subscribe button. No, tell somebody about it. You know what I mean? Hit that subscribe button if you ain't already. You know what I'm saying? What you waiting for? You know what I mean? And tell somebody about this shit so somebody else can watch this shit too. And remember to share this shit also. Put this shit in your social media and all that shit. You know what I mean? Let's get back to the episode. How every nigga you know hit a girl before, but everybody's so mad at Puff. You know what I mean? So this is why she retweeted and quoted and said, you know what I mean? Yay, shut the fuck up, the Playboy Cardi said, you know what I'm saying? Because he's definitely taking shots along with his continuous rants that he is doing, calling out people and saying about everybody. You know what I'm saying? And then he also saying, you know what I mean? It's true. People gonna just look at him and call him crazy and shit like that. Now we don't know if this is true or not. The shit that you saying. You know what I'm saying? You said Kim Kardashian is STing your kids. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. That shit sounds wild as I don't know if that's true or not. Where you getting that from? You know what I'm saying? Can you provide some proof? You know what I mean? Yeah, because that's a wild thing to say about your kid's mom. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy as so Cassie has some clap back for that nigga with all the support that he is out here showing for Diddy. Mother knows some more Kanye. So Kanye has also tweeted out and said stuff about Jay-Z and Beyonce's kids. You know what I'm saying? Now they have twins, I believe. He has said, wait, has anybody seen Jay-Z and Beyonce's kids? They are retarded, he said. You know what I'm saying? So this is more of Kanye's motherfucking rants and all the bullshit that he was saying. You know what I mean? He had tweeted out this pic right here that you see on the screen now. You know what I'm saying? It says, what, has anyone ever seen Jay-Z and Beyonce's younger kids? They retarded, not like literally, and this is why artificial insemination is such a blessing. Having retarded children is a choice. If Twitter take my shit down, then so be it. But I need to tell y'all to no Jay-Z or nobody have no power over me, he said. You know what I mean? So that was one of the tweets, you feel me, that he was tweeting out about their kids. You know what I'm saying? So of course, Grandma Knowles, you know what I'm saying? Tina Knowles, Beyonce mama has some clap back for him. You feel me? She definitely came out, you know what I'm saying? Put the camera in front of her like that, said I believe she was at some type of photo shoot and decided to clap back at this nigga, Kanye West. You feel me? Tina Knowles, this is Beyonce's mother, you feel me, who had a little, she said it was corny joke time. You know what I'm saying? So her little corny joke was saying, you know what I'm saying, with a snowman, what happens when a snowman throws a tantrum, you feel me? And then she says, as a meltdown, you know what I mean? So I think with her saying snowman, I think she definitely calling that nigga a cokehead. You know what I mean? This is what the crowd and people are assuming. You know what I'm saying? That she's definitely calling him a cokehead. So this next clip that you about to see is of Tina Knowles and her little clapback that she had for the that he had to say about her grandkids. You know what I'm saying? Now, she don't even come out and say shit to nobody about nothing, but she definitely had to speak on this shit, talking about her motherfucking grandkids. You know what I'm saying? So she said it was corny joke time, and she went on to tell that joke. In this next clip you're about to see, this is of her to Beyonce's mom telling you that corny joke aimed definitely at Kanye West. Check this clip out.
I'm on the set of a photo shoot today for my book, and I wanted to tell you a corny joke because I have on all this glamorous hair and makeup thanks to Cole and Darius and Sienna on camera. work. We got a corny joke. Want to hear it? Here it goes. So, what happens when a snowman throws a tantrum? He has a meltdown. Y'all know this lady.
So as you seen, you know what I'm saying? That was her mama. That was Beyonce. Mom with some clap back, you feel me? And Beyonce ain't really said nothing. She ain't even acknowledging that nigga. You know what I'm saying? She's not acknowledging, not saying nothing about him. You feel me? I know she see it though, but her mama definitely has some clap back. You know what I mean? What you call a snowman having a tantrum. You feel me? A meltdown. I ain't gonna lie, when I first seen that and heard the joke, I definitely cracked the fuck up. I did. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know if it's because it's coming from like Beyonce's mom's. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I just thought this shit was funny. Maybe because I got it instantly. I don't know. But I definitely cracked the fuck up at that joke. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What happens when a snowman throws a tantrum? He has a meltdown. Yo. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? I showed you the pic of the tweet and shit like that he said he had to say about her grandkids. So that was her motherfucking clapback. You know what I'm saying? That was her clapback. In other news, you know what I'm saying? The main headline news that's been going around that everybody can see, the rapper Yella Beezy has been arrested for being involved in the killing of MO3 back in 2018, 2020. Let me see. I don't want to get that date wrong. So let me see exactly when. Okay, yeah, that was in 2020. November 11th. He was 28 years old. So, yeah, rapper Yella Beezy has been arrested for the murder of MO3. You know what I'm saying? Back in 2020. You know what I mean? It said they originally arrested a dude who they said was the trigger man, but now they figured out that Yella Beezy was a nigga who hired him. And these niggas used to be cool. They used to be friends. They used to be homies. You know what I'm saying? You can find old pics of them together and shit with emotion. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, whatever beef they had, the shit took a turn, and this nigga hired someone to body him on the freeway. You know what I mean? So they had caught dude, the trigger, but he was just the trigger man. You know what I'm saying? And the money, and he was hired by Yella Beezy. So they just recently arrested him for the charge. The murder is capital murder charge. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they once was cool, you know what I mean? Then they realized he hired the shooter to take him out on that freeway that we all seen on the news. So this next clip you about to see is the news coverage of the report of them arresting Yella Beezy for the murder of MO3. Check the shit out.
Breaking news stories tonight, starting with an update on a rapper gunned down on a highway 5 years ago. Dallas police now say Yella Beezy hired a hitman to kill his one-time friend turned rival, Mo3. Cole Sullivan is live at the county jail. These are well-known rappers in the Dallas hip-hop scene.
Chris, Yella Beezy's top single, It Put It On Me, it peaked at 56 on the Billboard Hot 100. Now, he's in the Dallas County Justice Complex behind me on a capital murder charge, accused of hiring a hitman to kill a fellow rapper. This all happened back in 2020. And just before noon, on the middle of Interstate 35, just south of the Dallas Zoo, Dallas police arrested a 22-year-old and charged him with murder. Initially, that 22-year-old's in federal prison, convicted of gun charges. But now, 5 years later, they say he was the trigger man. Police say Yella Beezy, whose top song That's On Me, hired that 22-year-old and promised him cash for killing Mo3. A grand jury handed up an indictment this week and booked Marquise Conway tonight. The killing of Melvin Noble, known as Mo3, led to an outpouring of grief from his fans. Dozens held a memorial outside Dallas City Hall that week. He once was friends with the man now accused of hiring someone to murder him. The killing has long been suspected to be the result of a rap feud. We reached out to Yella Beezy's legal team tonight and have not heard back. We're waiting to hear back on a bond amount for him as well. We'll bring you updates tomorrow on Daybreak. Chris.
All right, thank you, Cole. You know, we've been following Yella Beezy's career, and this isn't his first run-in with the law. Go to WFAA.com, where we posted a story on his previous arrests as well as the time he was shot several times in 2018.
Wait, don't you?
So as you seen, you know what I'm saying? That was the news coverage of the murder that they had caught Yella Beezy, you know what I'm saying, and wrapped him up, arrested him for being involved with the murder of MO3. You know what I mean? That shit is breaking news. This shit is crazy. I saved that shit for last. You know what I mean? Shit is wild as fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you become successful and start eating out here, it be motherfuckers that be hating it. It always end up seem like it be your own team. Niggas that you knew since you was in the sandbox together. You know what I mean? Just start hating this shit. That shit is crazy. The fact that they knew each other, nigga, and you hired niggas to take that nigga out. You know what I mean? That shit is wild as fuck to me. You know what I'm saying? Especially y'all was cool at a point in time. It's one thing to grow older and be jealous and not like the nigga, but it's another to put forth effort and money and time and whatever the case may be, contacting niggas and seeing who can do it and this and that and getting it all together and prepping for somebody to take out your once homie. You know what I'm saying? That's wild, man. It's wild as to me. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to MO3. You know what I'm saying? Yella Beezy, it's all bad for you. You know what I mean? So, that's the last one. That's the last one I have for the day. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got for the day on this Good Friday. You know what I mean? I hope y'all enjoying your Friday. I hope y'all enjoy your Friday. You know what I'm saying? Hope you got plenty to roll up. Hope you got plenty to pull up. You know what I'm saying? It's the weekend. Now's the time to kick it. Now's the time to do whatever it is that you do at your leisure. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was the last I had. You know what I mean? All the topics I had today. The episode 212. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned. Stay tuned. You know what I mean? Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in to Kons Podcast Monday through Friday. You know what I mean? So in today's episode, though, 212, we definitely touched on the rapper Yella Beezy getting arrested. You know what I mean? For being involved with the murder of MO3 in 2020. You know what I'm saying? We also touched on Kanye West, how he ranted on Twitter and talked about Jay-Z and Beyonce's kids. Said they was retarded. You know what I'm saying? So his Beyonce's mom, tinaknowles, had some shit to say after that. We also touched on Cassie having a clapback, also sharing the tweet that Playboy Cardi told Ye to shut the f*** up. So she had recently shared that and had some shit to clap back at Kanye also for showing his support for Diddy. And we all know what happened with Cassie and Diddy. Also touched on Drake and his motherfucking legal team is demanding to see contracts and negotiations and licensing agreements and all kind of shit from Kendrick Lamar for that song. You know what I'm saying? He also mentioned a couple of streamers that was replaying the song, reacted to it, and so on. You know what I mean? So Drake's out here wilding. We definitely touched on that. So that was the 4 topics we definitely all touched on today. That's the 4 topics you definitely all heard my commentary on, my thoughts and opinions on each of these topics. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's Friday. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. You know what I'm saying? As we all know, you could have been doing anything you wanted to do in the world. Whether you was a son, whether you was a daughter, whether you was a mother, a father, whether you was an auntie, an uncle, a cousin. You know what I'm saying? Whether you was a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a husband, a wife, whoever you may be. And if y'all got pets and they sitting there with y'all while y'all watching Kons Podcast, you know what I'm saying? Whether your pet is a pet rabbit, whether you got a pet gerbil, whether you got a pet rat, whether you got a pet bat, whether you got a pet goat, a bearded dragon, whoever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? If y'all got eyes on Kons Podcast and y'all sitting watch this shit together, I f***s with you. Like you see my nigga scrolling up the screen. You know what I'm saying? Like wherever you are watching this shit, I f***s with you. You know what I mean? Whether you watching this shit by yourself on the couch in your living room, whether you sitting on the toilet taking a shit, watching this shit, I still f***s with you as long as you is watching podcast. You feel me? But yeah, stay tuned though, you know what I'm saying? Stay tuned, right? You feel me? Stay tuned and yeah, come back Monday, you know what I'm saying? You just ended your week off with Kons motherfucking podcast. So come back on Monday and start your next week off with Kons Podcast. You feel me? But yeah, you hear that beat getting louder and louder. You already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for telling somebody about it. You know what I mean? Shout out to my nigga Cajun. You feel me? For definitely commenting on shit. You know what I'm saying? I see you, my nigga. You know what I mean? That's what's up. You know what I mean? Definitely had to shout you out because you commented on all the videos the past 3 or 4. And I love that. You feel me? So shout out. Salute to you. See my nigga scrolling up the screen. That's for you, my nigga. Keep commenting. You know what I mean? And to everybody else that ain't commenting, why you ain't commenting? You know what I mean? But yeah, it's episode 212, Kons Podcast, man. You know what I'm saying?
Podcast.
Yeah, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, comment on this. You know what I'm saying? Share this to all your social media pages. You know what I mean? To your Facebook, to your Snapchat, to your Messenger chats, to your motherfucking Instagram pages, all that type of shit. You know what I mean? Tell somebody else about it. Let somebody else know about it. Let somebody else see it. Put it in somebody else's ear. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. Enjoy these credits.
You hate me, don't you? Don't you? You hate me, 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 don't you?
What happens when a snowman throws a
You hate me,
tantrum?
don't you?
He has a meltdown. He has a meltdown. He has a meltdown. He has a meltdown. A meltdown. A meltdown. A meltdown. What happens when a snowman? What happens when a snowman? A meltdown. A meltdown.
You hate me, don't you?
He has a meltdown.